Welcome back to Matchday 5 predictions. I'm gonna probably keep these predictions short and simple. For the first game, with Potosi against Boston River, obviously Nacional Potosi coming with their final home game of the group stage. Um, and they obviously won the first game at home, and then they draw. Um, Costa River though hasn't been, that we performing away. They obviously, yeah, I think this is the second game. Wait, I'm going for Costa River to win this game. No, I'm going for Nacional. Oh, this is a tough one because actually, obviously Costa River won the first game. You know what? I'm going to stick. Oh, you know what? I'm going for Nacional Potosi to win. I think Nacional Potosi is gonna get a win. Next, Independiente against Guarani. Obviously, Independiente won 5-1 last game against Costa River here. 5-1. Obviously, the last game between these two teams, Guarani won 2-1. Loyola scored for Independiente. Independiente also winning the first home game. Now they have two home games. And I actually believe Independiente will win this game. So I think this will be two home wins. Potosi at Independiente. Move on to Group B. I think Católica, Largo, Victoria, Defensa. Defensa against Católica. Obviously the first game between these two teams. But yeah, Católica won 5-1. No, 3-1. 3-1. I don't think the same result will happen. And Defensa, they need a victory. So I'm actually going for a Defensa home win. I'm not that confident about that prediction, but let's see what happens. Cerro Largo against Victoria. I would say a draw. So Defensa win and a draw for Largo against Victoria. Huracán, América de Cali, Corinthians, Racing. Obviously, América de Cali against Huracán. Obviously, the first game in the 0-0. And obviously, Corinthians won against the Racing. And obviously, now it's reverse fixtures. I think. So, obviously, this is the table. I think América de Cali will win because it's at home. I think Corinthians will win the game. So I think América de Cali and Corinthians will win. So yeah. Next year, Group D, obviously Godoy, Gremio, Grau, and Luqueño. Obviously Gremio against Godoy. Finished 2-2. The reverse fixture, obviously 2-2 as well. So I think this personally, I think both games will end in a draw, honestly. I think both will probably not be similar, but I think both of them will be a draw in my opinion. So the next group E, Mojo Grona, obviously Palestino, Union, and Cruzeiro is out. Union has to win. So I'm actually going for Union to win the game. Because obviously this is the final game for them basically. If they win, they still have a chance. I think Union will win, and I think Palestino will win. So I think Palestino will win. Group F, Unión Española, San Jose, Fluminense, and Once Caldas. Obviously, Fluminense, Unión Española, the first game in the 1-1. And obviously, San Jose against Once Caldas. Once Caldas won 3-2. And I actually believe Fluminense, they haven't been that good. So I'm going to say draw in this game, Fluminense Union, and Once Caldas to win. Once Caldas, I haven't been. Oh, you know, yeah, I'm going to keep it. So draw and a win for Once Caldas. Lanús, Vasco, Puerto Cabello, and Melgar. So obviously Lanús, Vasco, the first game ended 0-0. Obviously Melgar beat Cabello. I think Lanús will win, and I think Melgar will win. So I think Lanús and Melgar will win. Obviously Cienciano, Mineiro, Caracas, Iquique. Obviously Iquique got an important victory. Now facing Cienciano, who I believe they lost. No, it's both ended in a draw. The reverse fixtures. I think Mineiro. Honestly, I think Mineiro, Caracas ends in a draw, and I think Iquique goes away and win. So I think good draw and Iquique. So Copa Libertadores. So Universidad de Chile Carabobo and Botafogo against Estudiantes. Obviously, Universidad de Chile lost 3-0. Carabobo lost 2-1 or 1-2. Draw in the last game in Venezuela, and obviously Estudiantes beat Botafogo. I actually think it will be not similar, but I think Universidad de Chile will get the win at home, and I actually think Botafogo will get will get a win. I think 2 home wins for this game. River, IDV, Barcelona, Universitario. Obviously, Universitario, Barcelona. The first game, the Universitario 1-0. River Independiente finished 2-2 in the first game. This was the reverse fixtures. I think it will be similar. I think Barcelona will get the victory. I think River Independiente will end in a draw. So yeah, Barcelona win and a draw for River against IDV. Quito, Córdoba, Flamengo, and Táchira. Táchira, Centro Córdoba. Obviously, the first game ended 2-1 Córdoba. Nil-nil against Quito, Flamengo. I'm gonna keep this simple. I think Centro Córdoba will win, and I actually think Liga de Quito will get away from Brazil with a draw. I think that will end in a draw. So Córdoba wins and Liga de Quito wins. Yeah, you know what? I'm gonna go for 2 away wins. I'm going for Córdoba and Quito. Liga de Quito getting away in Brazil. Ooh, maybe I watch along, people. Is that game? Sao Paulo Libertad, Alianza Lima, and Talleres. Sao Paulo Libertad in the first game. Sao Paulo won 2-0 away. Yeah. And obviously, the next game, there's Alianza Lima. Alianza Lima won 3-2 after a late winner. So obviously, this is a group. I honestly think Sao Paulo and Tajeres will win. I think there will be two home wins in this group. Sao Paulo and Tajeres against Libertad Alianza. Racing Fortaleza, Bucaramanga, and Colo Colo. What an only group, Jesus Christ. When Fortaleza, Bucaramanga, and Colo Colo away at Racing. Obviously, the first games ended in a 1-1 draw for both games, actually. You know what? Honestly, I think Fortaleza against Bucaramanga will get in a draw. I think Fortaleza Bucaramanga draw. And I actually think you know what? I think Bucaramanga will win. I actually think Bucaramanga will win this one. And I'm going for Colco win. I think Colco will step up and needing a win. So I think Colco will win. Bahia, Atlético Nacional, Internacional, and Nacional. Atlético Nacional against Bahia. First game in the 1-0 Bahia. Now see, the other game, Internacional Nacional finished 3-3. I'm going for basically similar. Nacional, Internacional draw. And I'm going for Atlético Nacional to win the home game. Palmeiras 0. Cristal and Bolivar. Obviously, first games, the 3-2 to Palmeiras and 2-2 between Cerro and Cristal. I think it will be similar. I think Cristal, Porteño, and Senal draw. And I think Palmeiras will win the game against Bolivar. Obviously, the last group, Vélez, Peñarol, Bulo, and Olimpia. First games, obviously Peñarol, Olimpia, Vélez, Bulo. The first games ended 0-0 between Olimpia and Peñarol. Now Olimpia going to Peñarol with no supporters for Peñarol. And obviously, Bolo won 2-1 against Vélez. An interesting result. So I could see similar results. I mean, but I think Peñarol and Vélez will win. I think it will be 2 home wins. And I think they will secure both spots in the next round. So thank you people for watching. Goodbye, leave a like, subscribe. See you guys later for more content this week. So yeah.